try!
Yeah, I guess thank you all for your time today and for the opportunity to be able to thank some people. First of all, I'd like to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing us all here today and for the many blessings He gives us each and every day. We're here today to simply give myself the opportunity to thank various people that have been a very important part of this journey. I'd like to start by thanking the Canberra Hospital and the Cancer Department, especially Dr. Philip Choi and his team, the nurses in 14B and Building 19, they're doing an amazing job. To the Royal Melbourne Hospital and the Peter McCallum Centre, I thank you for the amazing work you have all done in helping my sister and I get through the bone marrow transplant and looking after me during the treatment. In particular, Professor David Ritchie and his wonderful team and all the team at 7B in the ward down there that are absolute champions. These people are the real heroes doing amazing things for the patients and their families. To the Australian rugby community, and in particular Ben Whittaker and Andrew James at the ARU and all those involved there, I thank you for the support and continued well wishes throughout this journey. To all those around the country that reached out on social media, emails, letters, text messages, I'm truly thankful and humbled by the love and support shown to my family and I. To my Wallabies teammates and staff, thank you for always thinking of me and inspiring me to get through. I'm grateful for all that you guys have done for me, and I still have my signed boxing gloves that Izzy, Scotty, Alan and Pup gave me to remind me to keep on throwing them. I may look like Manny Pacquiao, but I'm not the best boxer. To the wider community, I was truly overwhelmed and humbled by the support and love I received from around the country and the world. The thoughts and prayers coming my way was something that I drew strength from and helped me spiritually as well to continue to believe in a plan and a positive outcome. To my Brumbies family, well, where do I start? From day one, you've all been there for my family and I. There are no words to express how grateful I am to have a rugby family like this. In particular, to Phil Thompson, who was the acting CEO at the time, to Michael Thompson at the moment, Stephen Larkham, his wife Jackie, and his family, all the staff, and my teammates, past and present, for their constant hospital visits, house visits, gifts, colouring books, journals, books, hard drives, magazines, food, PlayStation, you name it. You guys thought of every single thing, whether I liked it or not, and still gave it to me. And made sure the last thing I was thinking about was my treatment. I'm so grateful and lucky to have a rugby family like this, so I thank you all so much. To the media, I thank you all for respecting mine and my family's privacy through this process. It has been a tricky one to manage, but I truly do appreciate the understanding and respect you guys have shown around myself in this journey. Last but definitely not least, I'd like to thank my beautiful and amazing family, to my fiancée Lunga. Thank you is nowhere near enough for all that she has done for me. An amazing, strong, determined woman, and I don't need to sit here and go on, for she knows how thankful I am. To my wonderful mum and siblings, you all know I couldn't have done this without you all. The love and support you guys showed me through some very long and tough days was truly remarkable, and I'm absolutely blessed to have such a special family. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. There are so many other people to thank, but if I did that, I'll be here till next month or even next year. But to all those people know who they are, and I thank you. In finishing, one of the reasons I've been pretty reluctant to make a big deal out of this and sort of my story is that I'm conscious of all the other people and families that are going through this terrible disease. Not everyone has had the outcome I have had so far, and my heart goes out to all those fighting this battle. I wish all those people the very best in their journey, stay positive and take it one day at a time. This last 12 months have been life-changing, and there's no way of repaying everyone for their support. So I hope, if nothing else, that I thank you all from my heart, and I'm forever grateful for the love and care shown to my family and I. Thank you.
So we can take some questions now. Christian, what is the prognosis? What have you been
Yeah, I think they always say that yeah, you're in your remission, you've sort of beaten it, but they don't actually say you're beaten it until roughly 2 years. They give you like 2 years to say that you're in the clear. And one thing they said that they can never guarantee is that the cancer won't come back. They can give you everything and give you every chance. It's just a matter of trying to live each day as best you can.
There were reports over the weekend coming from England about moving to Ulster. Is that a move designed to fast track Super Rugby for next season, just to get you back into the frame of playing rugby again?
Yeah, I think, I guess all along from when I was able to sort of think I could play again, was just about enjoying my footy and enjoying being back playing rugby again. And one of the options was obviously playing in Singapore, and then playing with my brother was something that I didn't get to do for a long time, and to do that was just fun for me. And whether that was the highest level I could play, and then to run out in the quarterfinal against the Hurricanes was truly special. So to know that I could still play some footy again was amazing. And now that I've got an opportunity to sort of explore some other options to be able to help the recovery process as well, it's just all been about making sure that I'm back enjoying and happy again and healthy to be able to do so. I'm definitely exploring some options. NRC's one, obviously looking overseas as well to get some quality game time in and some good footy in to prepare me as well as I can for the future.
So the Ulster thing is not signed, sealed?
No, nothing's been sort of locked away yet. It's sort of something that's in the sort of, how do you say it, pipeline? Is it the right word? Pipeline? Or somewhere down the track? Yeah, it's there, but nothing's been sort of locked away. It's an option and something that we're exploring with my family and the club as well.
Bernie, I guess all through the season was saying how he was really confident when you get back, but he always kind of told us that he was a really optimistic person and didn't want to get anyone's hopes up. When was the moment that you thought, oh, I might actually get back on the field?
That was a tough one. Yeah, he was probably the one person, and I've spoken about it to Ben a couple of times, is that from day one he was always believing that I would get back and play. And knowing that in the back of my mind, that someone was there that truly believed that I could make it. Everyone else was like, oh, if he plays again it'll be good, or next year or this, but he never wavered off that, and that really inspired me and motivated me, that knowing that someone truly believed that I could get back and play footy again. And yeah, it was probably when I was sort of fit enough running around. When I first started training again, I was like, geez, I don't think I could ever play footy again. These boys do it too hard. But yeah, I guess the stronger I started to feel was probably maybe a couple of months into training, and the fitter I got, I sort of felt like I could run around again. And then when the doctor gives you the all clear, or the specialist gives you the all clear that you can return back to work, which is footy, that was when I was sort of had my eye on the prize and started pushing.
Did he come earlier than you expected to go in?
Yep. He was saying it when I first saw him in Melbourne, at the 6 month mark is sort of the time, and he was sort of, if everything goes well, and he wasn't that confident or optimistic, and I guess he has to be. And then to hear him say that at the 6 month mark, he was probably more amazed than me, and but he didn't really show it. We sort of spoke about, you walk in there and we're like, can I play footy again? And he was really low key. He was like, oh yeah, you can probably go back again if you want. I was like, mate, I can play footy again. And he was just like, yeah, so that was pretty amazing.
What about being able to get back to Canberra and to be able to train? You ran the water for the whole season. How much of it, how much of a motivating factor was that to keep going and keep playing?
Yeah, it was something I reflect on a lot, is to be able to get back and in and around my normality and what I've sort of known most of my life, and to be around the team that sort of inspire you as well and give you a lot of energy and motivate you. And you see the work they go through each day is something that I really want to be a part of. And I think that really helped my recovery. It was just being in and around a structure. I think if I was by myself sort of having to go to the gym, I'd probably cut some corners, and if I got tired I'd just walk out of the gym. But being in and around an environment where you sort of know that you've got to train, you've got a set time to be and do your program, it's definitely helped me a lot.
And did you, being able to get out longer for you, the fluid people, was that keep you satisfied?
Yeah, if that was all that I was, and as close as I was going to get to, I was definitely happy with that. And all along we said health was number one. Making sure that I was healthy first, whether I played footy again or not, was a bonus. And yeah, to be able to run water and messages and deal with coaches screaming in your ear, you never sort of pick that kind of environment. But yeah, I really enjoyed that time. And then once I got close to thinking I could play again, I was happy to hand the water bib over to Ryan and this bloke here.
You talked about you want to play in Singapore as a goal and Olympics again as a goal. Like, did you have some goals that you wanted to tick off along the way? Is that how you sort of broke it down?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it was more when I was in hospital. It was more just getting through each day, and then once I moved back to Canberra, it was about setting some goals, and we sat down with Bernie and Ben here, and sort of set out some little goals of what we wanted to achieve over the sort of little blocks, and to be able to tick those off along the way. And we had some hiccups as well, but yeah, nothing compared to what I've been through in Melbourne and whatnot. But yeah, to set goals was definitely something that helped.
You mentioned Bulmer and obviously Jeremiah as well. He's one months,
Yep.
Whatever. How good was it having him there? Like, he didn't care whether you were sick or how you were feeling, so he just got to be a dad.
Yeah, amazing. And I think probably helped me massively as well to know that he just had zero awareness of what was going on, and to have him come in the hospital and see his dad with hair one day and then no hair, no eyebrows and things the next day, and he still sort of smiles at you, knows who you are, was truly uplifting. Hey, it's as tough as it is, you look in the mirror and sort of get a bit sad that you actually sick or this and that, and then your son makes you smile and you see him every day. And Lunga did an amazing job bringing him in every day. Yeah, keeping him close to me was something that really, really motivated me and inspired me to get better.
I know you never wanted to be sort of a story and this or a big deal or whatever. So who inspired you through this journey?
Yeah, I guess Jeremiah a lot. Yeah, to be a dad, to make it to his first birthday was a really special day. And teammates definitely helped me, and my family inspired me. And then you meet people in the ward down there, and I met an old fella, Mick Callanan, and another young bloke, sort of roughly around my age, AJ Frijo. They were going through similar stuff, but you strike up friendships, and yeah, you sort of go through the journey together. And the old fella Mick, he's been through hell and back, but for him to pass on his knowledge and inspire me was truly motivating. I think he didn't have to. He sort of just walked into my room one day and sort of sat down and had a chat, as old fellas do, and chewed my ear off for about a good 2 hours. But yeah, definitely just passed on a lot of his knowledge that helped me get through because of his experiences, and those kind of things are priceless to me, and those kind of people inspire me every day.
Because what is it, almost exactly a year since you got the word that you have leukemia.
Yep.
Has it changed your outlook on rugby league?
Yeah, massively. Well, just my outlook on life. I think rugby is a small part of it, but my perspective changed. Obviously, when you have a child, everyone says your perspective changes, and then when you get leukemia and go through that, everything else changes even more. And sort of, I'm really, really grateful, and I've said it before as well. I'll go through this 10 times again for the person I am today, and the journey I have been through, and the person I've turned into and become. So definitely perspectives changed on rugby. I see the game differently, obviously being a water boy and hybrid sort of coach sort of stuff, but yeah, that's definitely helped me sort of looking at it differently.
Christian, is a return to the Wallabies the next milestone?
Yeah, I don't know. I think something I probably haven't thought about a lot. Obviously, I watch them and follow them closely, as there's some Brumbies teammates in there and some close friends in there as well that have definitely supported me along the way. So yeah, I haven't really thought too much about it. I'll just work through each day and each game or something like that. I've played 40 minutes of footy pretty much at a high level, and the key is just to get on to the next sort of chapter, and then if Wallabies comes down the track, then so be it.
And what's the mood around the camp, with yourself returning and David Pocock coming back next year as well? It must be pretty optimistic, really.
Yeah, really exciting. I think to have Bobby back will be amazing, and then if I can get through some quality footy and return next year, I think the Brumbies got an exciting year to look forward to. With the calibre of play they're signing and the experience that the 2017 group has been through, I think it's exciting times for the organisation, and looking forward to next season.
I think, I don't know whether you thought this far ahead, but next year's the last year of your contract. Have you thought beyond that, or is it purely like you've gone through this process to not look too far ahead?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't want to look too far ahead. I think I've been really lucky that the club have been happy to keep me around for 2 years. They could have easily said, "Oh, let's just leave him down in Melbourne and that's it." But haven't looked too far ahead. Obviously, the club have been amazing in helping me through this process and honouring my contract as well. So the best thing I can do is put my best foot forward here and help this club grow with the time that I have here. And I haven't really looked too far ahead. I'm just excited about what is coming next season, and that's all I can do, really.
Christian, you said there a moment ago that you've emerged from this whole process. You think you're a better person? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I hope so. Do you think I'm a better person today?
Only slightly.
I think so. I think just to be able to be more positive and not stress about things that sort of take a lot of your energy. I felt when I was in hospital, going through some tough times, you're limited on energy, and when you're stressed and worried about other things, your energy levels go on that and worry about that. And then I felt that was really draining me. So to be able to be positive and sort of control what I could control, and understand that there's things that aren't going to go your way and things that are. So things that are stuff to be happy about and be positive about, and even if they're not, is to try and make the best out of that situation, and to sort of take that outlook has definitely helped me as a person. You see a lot of people these days sort of stress and worry about other things. I'm driving the car with Scott Seal a fair bit, and he gets a bit angry at people cutting him off and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, man, he is wasting a lot of his energy on this kind of stuff.
So you're a stronger person?
Yeah, I feel I am a stronger person.
Rosie, the boxing gloves, who came up with that of you? And when you said that was signed what boys gave them to you?
Yeah, I was signed by the whole Wallabies squad last season. Yeah, so the 2016 Wallabies, before their first Bledisloe game this time last year, yeah.
You got them hanging somewhere special?
Yeah, they're at home. Oh, I wouldn't say hanging out. I'm not the best boxer. They're there. They're special.
What about the moment you did your hammy before that race came on? Family was flying under that sort of thing. How tough was that, or same sort of thing? How did it help you get through a lot easier than what you would have previously?
Yeah, that was really, really tough, eh? I think to know that you were so close, and then just to sort of strain the hammy a bit. The hardest thing was sort of letting my family know they'd already booked flights and 25 tickets or something that I had to buy for them up there. And it was just, we sort of frustrated at the time initially, and then to be able to again flip it on, let's make the best out of the situation. We had the family up there in Brisbane, and we all sort of got together. It was my sister's birthday at the time as well, so we sort of just had a little get together and sort of celebrated one thing instead of two. So that was, I guess, how we sort of made the best out of that situation. And then that was sort of the time we realised as well, Ben and I, that I was truly disappointed that I couldn't play, and we felt that I was ready to return again.
Was it easy to get back on the field because you had played that 40 minutes in Singapore and you had a game with your brother, and then even when you went on against the Hurricanes, it was all like you just went on with half time. It was like there was no great announcements, like which was really fun. It was just like, oh, exactly.
Yeah.
How did that make everything easy for you to get out there?
I think so. I think that. I don't like a lot of hype around it, or that kind of stuff, which is why probably playing in Singapore pretty low key was something that I really wanted to do, and to have my mum, sister, and my partner and son there was really, really special. night out, and obviously that kind of footy was not easy, but easier to get through. And then playing a bit of fourth grade at Vikings was really, really fun. And then to step out on the big stage again against a really quality outfit like the Hurricanes was tough, but enjoyable, you know, at the same time to be able to put everything else behind you and focus on playing footy again was fun.
Was it nervous first touch?
Not really. I was blowing too much to sort of think I was going to be nervous.
You talked a lot about thanking the fans and stuff, and watching at that game when you were warming up and everyone was just cheering in the crowd. Was that, you know, something a bit special, just to actually take in the crowd for once rather than walking in water?
Yeah, it was really, really special. Just to soak all that in as well was something that I was sort of wanted to thank the Canberra community and the fans, the Brumbies fans. I didn't really realise the impact I have on the community here, and to see them reach out initially when over the last 12 months, and then to be able to play and run out, warm up along the sidelines, and hear them yelling out to get me on already. I was like, geez, we got a plan. I'll get on there. But that was I don't know how to explain that. That was really, really humbling, and to hear people cheering for you again is special.
Sounds like you've got that drive to win a championship here. Is that, you know, something that also motivates you to come back next year? That's a big goal of yours.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was what was really disappointing about the quarterfinal. I wanted to come back and play and give ourselves a chance to win the title. It was sort of mixed feelings after that game. I was disappointed we lost, but happy that I played footy again. So I didn't know how to feel. We sort of sat in the change room for a while after, just emotionally drained from the last 12 months. But then to think how far the group's come and the future of this side is always. I've been playing for a long time, and me and Sam Carter talk about it a lot. The 2013 grand final that you've been in, and it just seems like yesterday, but it's been four years now. You know, it's they're very hard to get into. But I believe this side and this group moving forward can definitely win one, which is what really, really motivates me and excites me about getting back to playing footy again and being a part of a group that I think can win.
Life away from playing, Christian, is the media foundations and things like that. Is something you want to get involved with?
I don't know. I haven't thought too much about that. Obviously, you think about how you can help people in that go through this kind of thing, and how you can inspire.
Do you think you've got a story that can that are in some situation?
It's a tough one. I hope so. I hope that people sort of see my story and hear my story and draw some sort of positive out of it, and hopefully inspire them to do something similar, or just find something similar in them, to find some strength in them to be able to push through and manage each day. Because like we talk about, these things can come back like that, or no one can predict anything, but to be able to try and enjoy each day that you have, hopefully that's the sort of message I want to sort of drive for people, is just enjoy every day that you get for what it is, how good or bad.
One final question, last question.
Have you kept in contact with the replays in the film?
Yeah, they were here for the first game as well, and the club were fantastic in looking after them to bring them up to the game. So they came up and supported it. We spoke about time in hospital when I returned to play. They were going to come to watch, and AJ and his family came up to Brisbane. They were already booked to come to Brisbane, so I was pretty disappointed for them there. But then they came to the quarterfinal, and that was really, really special as well, to have them sort of tell you something and then deliver. You know, you meet people and they're like, oh, you come back and play, I'll be there. And they're like, oh, you're like, oh, maybe not. But to actually see them there and give them a big hug after the game, and I constantly talk to them weekly, just to see their progress and making sure that we're all sort of kicking along and doing well together.